let's go on the task. It says, I hope my battery, because I've not been charging, but thank God I have a good battery. So write a script that switches the current. So let us first um, see the out of, okay, shell permission, right? Let me list the content. Okay, so let us create a directory here. Make directory and call it shell task. So we'll put all those files there. So okay, so let's go here. So when we list it, we don't have anything. Let's go. So any work we want to do now is let's assume that we want to start the task. We've gone through everything. Okay. So what we do is create a script. We all know that to create a script is because we are trying to make in the last video, okay, the last class, because I didn't upload the video, we're talking about we did the scripting. And scripting is just for example, let me just quickly explain that one in one line. So I want to go back. When we do PWD, okay, we give um, the shell, the terminal a command, and it perform that command. So this command now, I want to give this command to a file in the sense that when I execute that file, it will perform that command for me. That's all scripting and shell scripting is all about. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm giving a file. This pwd, let's say this is the file one. I'm giving this file one. I want in the action of pwd in the sense that when I execute file one, if you go back to that shell basics, you see that everything you are doing, we are putting all the code inside the file in in a way that whenever you execute that file, it will perform that command you gave it. So if I want this file one to do pwd for me, all I'm going to do is I would vi file one. Okay, then let me shebang. So this is the script, and I won't go too detail into this one, but I'll make video on it and explain how this one would make this pwd run. Okay, so pwd escape wq or x. So pwd, what's going on? pwi pwd escape colon x. Okay, so when I list the file, I only have file one. So if I list it and do -l, you see that I cannot, as the user, as the root user, I cannot execute this file. If I try to execute it, I don't have permission to execute it. If I execute file one, it will tell me that permission denied. So for me to have permission, I'm adding X to me. Okay, I'll just add X by saying um, change the modification or modify the file by adding X. I can just say plus X. Where is it? But if I do this plus X, it will add X to everybody. Where is it? It will add X to everybody. Okay, so let's try this plus X and then file one. But if I want to add to myself alone, I'll add U here. Okay, if I want to add to the group, I'll add G here. If I want to add to owner, if I want to add to everybody, I'll do UGO. Okay, or instead of UGO, I will just leave it like this and then I'm adding X to this file. Okay, press enter. If I release it, you see that X is added to everybody. So I can still execute it because I already got what I want. So if I try to execute this file one, enter, you see that it's going to do pwd. I'm just giving a file a command in the sense that when I run that file, it's going to do that command. That's all we were doing last week. in shell basics. Okay, and that's shell scripting for you. Okay, so let us remove file 1. I just use that one to explain scripting. So let's do the task for today, and then we'll be doing scripting as well. So it says create a script that switches the current user to user Betty. Okay, so a script that switches the current user to Betty. So all you need to do is do su Betty, and then su Betty would sorry, I have a call. Yes, so you do su Betty, and then it will do that. So for this one, it says put that command in a file. That's what it's saying. You should have a directory, this, and then so this file now, copy it. Okay, we are giving a file, this file. Uh, you are giving this file, you want to give this file that command that would automatically switch to Betty. So I'll just say, sorry, /bin bash, and then su Betty. Okay, so once I run this file, it's just going to do this thing. It's as if it is typing su Betty on my terminal and pressing enter. That is what the file is doing itself. Okay, let me escape and do. Okay, so it will. Okay, so I have this file. If I list it ls-l, you see that I cannot execute it, and the major thing is for me to execute it so that it can do that thing. So I'll just add change mode. Let me just give user plus x, and say 0 I am Betty. Okay, and that should do this, and then ls-l is executable. So if I try to run that file now, it will automatically help me type su Betty. Okay, if I press enter, it tells me that Betty does not exist. Okay, so inside, we have Joshua, right? We have Smart. So let us put su Smart. Hi. Okay, and then let us run it. You see, it has switched us to Smart. Okay, so let us exit. We're back to our root. Let us clear. Let us bi back and put Betty inside. So do we understand this first task? Should we continue?
Why are we introducing
Yes.
smart?
Huh?
Why
Because
are we
can
introducing
you please,
smart? SU smart.
Olusegun, can you mute yourself? Yes,
What?
we are using Smart because we've created Smart already. Smart exists on this terminal, so we want it to switch to Smart automatically.
I thought the tax was SU Betty, like to switch to Betty.
Yes, we've done SU Betty. We run it and it tells us that, look at it. We've done it to SU Betty back. Let me cut it. Cut 0. Can you see SU Betty is what is inside? So if I try to run this file for SU Betty, it says Betty does not exist. But we already have Joshua Smart that exists. So I now change it to SU Smart to see if it will switch us to Smart. And it did.
Okay. So does it mean that we didn't get the tax right or something. Why the question
It
was
does not mean that you
switch
didn't
to
get the
Betty.
tax right. You got it right. It's just saying that Betty does not exist. ALX knows that Betty does not exist. All they want you to do is put what we switch to Betty. They want to know if you understand SU. That's all.
Okay, I guess. Thanks.
Does any other person has a question?
Yes, please. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. But your network is cracking. I don't know if it's mine.
Okay, is it
Just go
better
ahead.
now?
Just go ahead. Just go ahead.
Okay. Please, when you did VI to create that file,
Yes.
from the tags, and then you switch to insert mode in VI.
Yes.
After you do you wrote that script code,
Yes. You press your
then
escape key
yes,
and then you press your double colon
yes, so go back to your normal terminal, right?
and then you press WQ or X and then press enter. For example, I
Okay,
do VI this. Okay. So I insert mode, as you can see, I have insert here. Okay. Let's say I'm done. I'll press my escape key and you see the insert is gone. Then I'll press my
yeah,
colon and you can see I have colon here. And then I can put W, which means save, and Q, which means quit. Or I can use
yes.
X and then press enter. So
Okay,
X also
okay,
means save and quit. And then
okay.
that's
Please,
all.
please can you go back again to that VI
Okay.
shell that you were in just now?
Okay.
Yes. In that shell basic task, that project, shell basic,
Yes.
it was prompting an error message for me. It was telling me that um, when I run on
Down
the
here,
check,
right?
yes, it was telling me on the checker that my file was not in 2 lines,
Yes.
something like that. Yeah.
If the thing is, look at it. If you have two lines of code like this and you press enter, can you see this tilde is has been deleted?
Yes.
So now it's going to be showing 3 lines of code because this place now you entered an empty character here. So
Okay.
you have to delete it and then this thing comes back here and it's 2 lines. So
Okay. So you
like
must
this,
not create a space there.
yes, like this now I have many lines.
You
Look
have
at
created more lines.
let me show you the lines now. Can you see I have 7 lines here?
Yes. 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 Because the checker
Okay.
was flagging errors in all my code saying I had more than 2 lines. And I could not see where my lines are created. Okay.
So that's that. Let's continue. So do you have any question? Joshua, do you have question? There's this lady that always joins this meeting. I don't know if she's here. Okay, I think she's gone. I'm not sure. I saw her joining before. Okay, anyway. Joshua, do you have any question? Nobody has any question again, so we can continue. So thank God we understand. Good. LS-L. I think someone's mic is still. Okay, so I hope you guys can hear me.
Yes, we can hear you. We can hear
Okay, good. So the next one is saying that write a script that prints the effective username of the current user. So the current user, we know they've even given you expo. It's just to say who am I on your terminal, and that will print the user. So right now we are the root, right? So if I do who am I, enter, it will tell me I'm root. So that's what it's basically saying. So just be I, and then the name, and then I, and then Bean Bash. So Bean and I. That's all. Right? So if I list it, I'll see that I cannot execute the who am I because if I don't have the right to execute it. I can also do it this way. Execute is 7, right? So I can say 7 100 is what? 100 should be, is it 4?
4. 4.
So I can say change the mode. 7.
Hello, D.
Yeah, I can hear you.
744.
Yeah,
Hello, Mr.
someone is
Lollipop.
asking me question. Yeah, I can hear you.
The screen is frozen and
Your
volume
network.
is
Your network.
Okay, it's the person's network, I guess.
not there.
Your network, because even your speech now is breaking. It's probably your network. So your network. Voice makes noise. Okay, thank you. So 744 and the name of the file, right? So enter it and then ls-l. Then we should be able to give. Can you see we've given this one the x, and then we remain this one to be 100100, right? So we can execute it now, and then once we execute it, it should print root to us. Can you see? So executing is just running it. So we understand the second one, right? So let's go to the third one. So the third one says, write a script that prints all the groups the current user is part of. So that prints the groups. Okay. Is that me? Okay, yes, it's correct. So for that one, it's just writing groups and then to list all the groups. So I think we created a group here before. So let us do groups. Okay. We didn't add group. Joshua. I think we said we can't add it. Okay, we couldn't add group. Okay, we can't add group. The group Joshua already exists. Yeah, yes, it already we have. So what's going on? Add group Joshua's. So groups. Why is he just saying roots? Okay, anyway. Groups is supposed to list the groups that we have anyway. So vi into the file name. Have I copied the file name? No. I'm going to press Ctrl C. Okay, so copy the file name and then we give it. Should we still do it, or we should just go to the next task?
Let's do
Olusegun, your network. Thank you. Someone wanted to say something.
yes, we're asking you to do it. So let's do it.
Yeah. Olusegun, your network is really, really bad. Okay, so the key. So let us clear the screen. So we can also say change the mode. Let me give it 755 this time. We all know that 7 means everything, and any other number we give it is going to work. And then the name of the file too. Okay, so let us relist it. So it's executable now, and then /2 groups, and then you should be able to print the current group we have here. Okay, so let us clear and go to the next task. I hope I'm not.
Please, did you just assign 755 randomly, or how did you get that?
Can someone explain that? Can someone explain? Is there anyone that can?
Sorry, please let her repeat the question. I didn't hear what she
He
said.
said, did I just assign this 755 randomly?
No. He did that to add the read, write, and execute permission for users. Then the 5 to
So
add
what I
the
did
read
is
and
I
execute
gave,
permission for
yeah,
group,
thanks.
and then the read and execute for others.
So what I did again is that I gave the first person, which is the user 7, which is all access 111. I gave um, the group 5. The 5 in binary is what? Is it 100?
101.
101. Thank you. And then
01.
101 or 100.
101.
101.
Okay. And then 52 to the last person, which is 101. Which means the person can read, cannot write, and the person can execute. So if I
Yeah.
do ls-l, you'll be able to see it. Sorry. You'll be able to see that they can read. This one can read, write, execute. That's 7. 5, read, don't write, execute. Read, don't write, execute. So that's what I. So let's go to the next task. Task 3. Task 3. 3 new owners. Copy. And so write a script that change the. Oh my god, battery is low. Write a script that changes the owner of the file. Hello. Battery is low. Can you mute yourself?
You need it.
Okay, so let us be fast now. I will try and be fast now because battery is gonna end soon. Write a script that changes the owner of the file hello to user. Okay, so change owner of the file. This is the name of the file, and then this is the user Betty. Okay, so you've copied that. Go to your terminal, and then vi file name 3, and then write your script and then your bin bash. Enter, and then change the owner, right? Is it the owner we are changing of the file? What's the name of the file? Yeah,
The
hello.
file is hello.
Okay, so we are changing the owner to Betty for the file hello. Okay, so press escape, the key, and then ls-l. Okay, and then give them change mode 755 so I don't confuse some people, and then 3, enter, and then let us run it straight. ./3, and then that should run it. He said because we don't have Betty, so or if not, it will have changed the mode for that. So let's go to the next tab. I hope you understand that. So because there's no time, let's go. Number 4, 4 empty. Create a script that creates an empty file hello. So that one is simple. Just do touch hello, right? So vi is this empty, and then I is bin 4 dash okay. So ls Yes, we have 4 empty. So change the mode. 7554. So let us, if we list everything, you see that we have all this. So if I run for empty now, it will create that file for us. So if I list again, you see that I have that file called hello. Okay, so yes, if I keep on, let me run it again. It will overwrite it, I guess, or tell us it exists. It will tell us it exists. Okay, it overwrites it. So if I do ls-l, it's still going to have error. So this was clear. Tax 5. Battery is low. Okay, I think that will be all for now.